Hey everybody, in this video, we're going to jump into how people are currently using ChatGPT. Now, this is something that ChatGPT and OpenAI came out with an article sharing some statistics and data with us, but we're going to turn that into how this is important for contractors. So let's jump in. So first up, this is a snippet of the article here, talks about what people are using it for. And it says ChatGPT consumer usage is largely about getting everyday tasks done. 3/4 of conversations focus on practical guidance, seeking information, and writing, with writing being the most common task. Okay, so what's happening here? Let me just move my little self out of the way. AI is becoming an alternative to Google for search, and why this is important for SEO and ad strategies. It's just going to change the way everybody's using it. And case in point, we're in an AI browser right now. It's brand new. It actually just came out a few days ago. I'm going to show you how it works as an example of what you can expect to come. So you can see we can pull up this assistant right here. Can you give me a background on Supreme Roofing in Norristown and a summary of their reviews? So at any point using this, and normally I would use the voice component, but it's a little tricky with the background noise, but this is going to be how people are using browsers from now on. They're not going to be going to the website except to get exactly where they need to go. So you can see right here, because we built the site and we structured it well, it's able to crawl and understand exactly who they are. It's able to get the address, because we have citations done across the website or across the web. It's able to check directories, third-party platforms. Gives an awesome review breakdown here, highlighting everything. I mean, you can see how convenient this is for somebody to use versus doing all this research, right? So this is just an example of how this works. What's the number to call them? And you can see right here, I'm getting everything I need without ever even going to their business profile or ever going to their website. However, it's still really important that you have a great website, you have a great Google business profile, that they're set up the proper way, and that you have the right citations across the internet, because that's what allows AI to give all this information, is by having all that stuff in place. All right, so you could call them up, talk to Noni, what up, Noni, and we could just go with that, but we're good. We're not going to do that right now. All right, so that's an example of the future of what's coming. All right, so how things are evolving approximately, and this is important. 30% of consumer usage is work related, 70% is non-work related. So as a contractor, think about what you help people with. It's all non-work related things. It's problems around the house, like I just demoed there. It's, fixing a roof leak, starting a home project, thinking about interior designers because you want to remodel your house, whatever it is, right? People are using AI more and more for that. And this next one's really interesting. So who's using it? So as of last year in January, more, and they were analyzing based on the feminine or masculine name to determine whether it was men or women using it. Before it was more men using it. Now it's about half. Now, so women have really increased adoption over the past year. And here's why that matters. We look at who controls household spending. 85% of consumer spending, decisions are made by women. In fact, actually 75%. So what that means is that if something is broken in the house, or something, needs redecorated or remodeled, things like that, those decisions are going to be driven by women. And more women are adopting AI in their everyday research, right? To a point where it's equal now, right? It's no longer slanted where men are adopting this technology. Now it's everybody's using this tech. And because there's been an increase in women using this tech, and that women in general are making more of the spending decisions in the home, there's a correlation there that is worth paying attention to. It's time to be making sure that you're optimized across these platforms. So why you should care? A lot of people are hesitant around AI. They don't want to use AI. They're just a little timid around it. And I love you guys, contractors. We all know that you're slow adopters of new technology. But that's where the opportunity lies, because many people aren't really concerned about AI in this space. You're more concerned about how am I going to get all this work done that I have to do. But you also have probably experienced this. All of a sudden things dry up and there's nothing in the pipeline, slow seasons, things like that. If we're taking advantage of the adoption of AI, or we're making sure we're doing the right things so that you can show up in AI searches, like I just showed you for our client, Supreme Roofing, you can make sure you don't have those slow periods because the demand is always there. So what I would like you to do is schedule a free consultation with us. You can go to our site, contractorsmartsite.ai, and have a free consultation, and we'll do a quick audit with you of are you doing the right things to make sure that you're showing up in AI searches as well as Google searches, because Google's adopting AI as well. So they're going to be still one of the primary people we want to make sure we're showing up on. But if we're doing all the things right there, and we're making some small tweaks to make sure that AI can crawl our websites, we'll show up in AI as well. So schedule a free consultation with us. You can go to our site, contractorsmartsite.ai, and schedule that consultation. What we'll do on the call is we'll audit what you're currently doing, and we'll see where the gaps are between you and your competition and you in the market, to see what you can do to position you so that you're showing up in all these results organically on AI, on Google, on Bing, all these different platforms. And we'll make sure that you're good to go. So schedule that consultation and we can talk through your goals and what you need to do to meet them. Have an awesome day.